morning, good California morning. It is recording. All right. So here we go. Gonna gonna first learn how to speak and then jump right in with some exercises. And we're gonna do let's just say we're gonna do back today. For that, we will need resistance bands or a pull-up bar, which I have. We could also use, we will not need that, but it would be great to have it. Otherwise, free weights would be good. If you don't have free weights, anything that has some weight as a laundry detergent, that always comes in handy. That could be also used, although without weight also could work. So we're going to do some back strengthening exercises for our lats. We're going to then go over to the legs and glutes and some hamstring and maybe some calves, not sure. See what the time is. Going to do some biceps and end up with some tummy exercises. Okay, so let's start with warm up and some music, because everything is easier with music. So they say. I believe them. Okay. Here we go. Just some big circles in front. Just to one side and to the reverse direction. I'm going a little bit into like mini squats. Get the whole body engaged. Let's keep circling to the front. Now we're going to basically go to the side of our body. And the other direction. Okay, let's do some running in the spot. And so first we're going to do knees high. So they're called knee taps. Try to hit your hands with your knees. If this is too hard, even just running in place is great. Do a little bit more like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the reverse. Both the hamstrings. So this is the basically the other way around. You can try to touch your feet with your heels. Okay. Let's do a few shrugs. So this way, I'm going to the back, the way around. Okay. Now I'm just basically moving my head front and back to the sides. Looking over this shoulder, over that shoulder. I'm going to do this. Stretch here. Stretch to the other side. One more time. Ooh, yes. Now, perfect beat to do some jumping jacks. We're almost done with our warm-up. And a few more. So as you can see, I'm not using the mat yet, just because I will have to go out of this door behind me in a second to get to my pull-up bar. Okay. So let's start with pull-ups. If you don't have a pull-up bar, you can use the resistance bands, and I'm going to show you now how. So they all have this, they all have a door anchor, so put that on the top of the door, close the door tight to make sure it's not going to open while we're doing this. Now, basically would go, the movement we want to get is a pull movement like this. So we're pulling something down, or we're pulling us up. Same thing. Okay, so with these, basically it would be here and pulling down. And as I see right now, I need my mat. Otherwise I slide forward. So I need the mat to keep me in place. So here we go. So this is our movement. The more if we have to go a little bit further back here to get more tension, because we want to maintain the tension of the band. So that would be our movement. So I'm going to do that on the pull-up bar. So now we're going to do 3 sets of all of these exercises. I'm going to do 10 reps. I'm going to try to do 10 reps. Good idea is to try the first amount of reps you did to repeat that. Meaning if I do 10 the first time, try to do 10 the second time, and 10 last time. Yes, they get progressively harder, and that's a good thing, because we're working the muscle. Okay, starting with pull-ups. Oh, one more last thing. If you don't have resistance bands or pull-up bar, at this point in time, I would say just scroll forward about 5 minutes and join for the next exercise. Okay, here we go. Okay. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you could hear my daughter bashing her spoon against her cereal bowl. So next we're gonna, in between the reps, in between the sets, we're gonna do a few stretches. Good stretch here, I find, because we're using the biceps quite a bit, we will after. So our hand, if we have this hand in front of us like this, turn around that way, against the wall, and now move away from the wall. You should feel a stretch here. Hold it for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, somewhere there. All right. guess that's about 20-30 seconds. Just check one thing here in my Zoom recording. I don't know if I did it or not. Okay. Okay, next set coming up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Just about did my 10. See if I can do that for the last set. Okay. Another stretch. Hands together. Fingers linked. And straight. Try to stand straight and have a good form in any exercise we do or any stretches. So we're pulling back as if somebody's pulling us back. You should feel that stretch a little bit in your back, in your lats, but also in your shoulders and chest. Okay. Last set coming up. I'm not sure if I can do the 10, but I'll try. It's about the repetitions as always. If you can do 10, great. If you can do 5, fantastic. If you can do 2, great. Every time you return to these exercises, you will be able to do more when you stick with it. Simple as that. You'll be able to do more and more and more. At some point you hit a plateau, but that's a long, long way away. If you're starting, if you're already in shape, you can also do more than I do, for sure. Okay, last one for this exercise. All right. Only able to do 8. There you go. Little water. Oh, also should let you know, I had super amino 23s, which just before we start, as in 23 minutes before we started, because in 23 minutes they are absorbed by the lymph system of your body, and they basically help you build lean muscle. It's pre-digested protein, and so yeah, helps build lean muscle and also give you a lot of energy. So now at this point we need a chair or a little bench. A bed would also do. And the exercise we're going to do are going to be, I'll show you. I'm putting my mat out. It helps against non-sliding benches or chairs. Get this a little more in focus. So the exercise we're going to do, lateral raises, I guess I could call them. So one hand on chair, one knee. So basically both my left arm left for this side. And then kind of a 90-degree, I guess, parallel to the floor. Now I pull up the weight. That's the exercise. Works, as you can see, works the biceps, but it also works your lats, your back. So I'm going to put a little more weight on here. I can adjust these. Bear with me for about 20 seconds while I do that. As always, what we're listening to here, because in music, if you're listening to music that's already been, that you don't have the copyright to, that's not your music, that means that they might be able to take your video down or even your channel down. So all the songs you're hearing are from bands I've been in, or my own songs, that haven't been released on big record companies. Here we go. One. So I'll try to do, I don't know actually, maybe 10. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that definitely was okay to do 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm not moving any other part of my body, so I'm not like, ugh, I'm not yanking in any other way, I'm just going straight up. Since we're doing side and side, we're switching. The breaks in between the sets are going to be short. So we're going to start right up with our next one. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Switch sides. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Okay, last set coming up. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Last 10 for this round. 2, 3. And 10. Okay, now I'm going to take that extra weight off because for the next exercise, basically would use free weights or laundry detergent, anything with weight basically, or you can also do it without weight, also works. Next exercise is going to be the deadlift, and so basically now this next exercise will be for our legs and for our back. So it's a nice transition to go to the legs. So this exercise, we don't need our bench. Don't need our mat, but it's probably pretty handy. So what we're doing now is kind of a deadlift, but we're also going to do a similar movement that we just did, which is basically rowing. So that's basically our movement. So I'll show you from the front. So feet shoulder width apart. So we go down, so with a flat back, actually from this side. With a flat back, we come down. Now, pull up and stand up. And so we go down again. Pull up, stand up. When you pull, so over here, make sure your back is straight, fully supported by your legs as well. We're not really leaning forward this much. As you can see, I have a bit of a back. We're sitting back a little bit. Pull up, and then when we get up, try to pull, basically try to drive through with your heels. So at the very top, you also feel it in your glutes. So you can tighten your glutes. That means your bottom, yes. So from the front, it looks like this. Go down. Pull towards us. And come up. So I think I'm going to do it from the side, from this side, then turn around. So you can see it. Probably try to do 12 here. Again, however many you can do, great. Okay. Put it down. Pull up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I can really feel it in. You can feel it in my back, you can feel it in my biceps, and I definitely can feel it in my glutes, that's for sure. A little sip of water, which is over there. Okay. Okay. Round 2. One. I said I would change sides. Let's change sides. Woohoo! 3. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. One more set to do. Woo. Do a little stretch in between. If you want to stand on one leg, you can hold the wall or not. And basically, you're kind of moving your pelvis forward a little bit and pull this back so you can feel the stretch in the front of the legs. Let's try the other side. Again, you can hold the wall or not. Okay, last set. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Last one coming up. Okay. Okay, that's basically our back done. Moving to the legs now. First exercise we're going to do is just straight up. I'm just thinking, why am I getting so hot? Because the heating is on. 1 second, you can turn it off. Little boy, I like the heat on! But I'm going to die. So I'm going to open up the windows here. And I'm going to tell you we're going to do squats. I think everybody's familiar with the squats. I'm still going to show you. Feet shoulder width apart. Then we're going to go back as if we're sitting on something. So what we're trying to do not to do is go too much in front. So our knees should never be in front of our toes. So this would look better than this. Apart from that, I can't go, because of an injury, I can't go that far anyway, but basically it's really bad for your knees. So turn more sit down in the back. So this would be the proper movement. So I'm going to do 20. You can do more, you can do less. Try to maintain the same amount of reps throughout the 3 sets. Here we go. And 1, 2. When you get to the top, try not to completely lock, but there is an interesting thing. When you lock at the top, you can also tighten your muscles So for this exercise, I think it both has a benefit. So if I don't come all the way up, I basically maintain here tension. So I'm never going to relax these muscles, as in the main quadriceps here. So that has an advantage. But if I do this and lock at the top and tense all my muscles, I'm also tensing my glutes. That's also a benefit. So I say with as many things in life, and this is no exception, do what you feel like it. Wing it. Do what feels good. Or mix them up. So completely lost count, but I'm about at 20, I would say. Okay. So for the next 2 sets, I'm going to do something a little different. You can join me in doing things differently, or you can do the 20 squats. Either way. So I'm going to do some one-legged action. So water, and then I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to go down on my leg like this. Have my leg in front. Do this movement for 8 times, and then do this for 8 times. So let's get ready for the squats, or join me. Just like you're sitting back, having this leg straight. You go down, 1. I know people who can go down all the way. I cannot. So this is in itself also balancing exercise, as you can probably see, as a balance all over the place. So here I'm at 7, 8, move it to the back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I did some HIIT workout yesterday. I can really feel this already from it yesterday. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you guys might already be done with the squats. Rest for a second. When I'm done with this, I'm going to start right up with the other leg, so we can start the squats together. So you don't have to wait for me to rest here. And this leg is resting as it is anyway right now. 7, 8. Okay. Alright, get ready for your next and last set of squats. Or for the one leg squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 6, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 2, If you did 2 more, I don't know why, but okay. Here you go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's do one more exercise for our legs. And I don't know why, but lately reverse lunges are really popular. I'm going to do an old school lunge, just going forward. Show you what that looks like. So forward, go back. If that's too hard on your leg, too hard on your knee, I think this is one of the things about reverse lunges that's supposed to be better for your leg, for your knee. So basically the movement would be the other way around. Here we go. Take your pick. When you do the reverse lunge, try to not bring your knee down on the floor, so you maintain tension. Okay, probably do 10 each side. Let's check it out. Here we go. So I'm going to do 10 each leg. Again, here the idea is that your knee will not travel in front of your toes. That should be about 7, 8, 10. We're going to do 12. Okay, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know, next I was thinking, where am I actually putting my hands? Next time I will keep them on my side. That's, I think, the properest technique there is. And again, since we're doing one leg at a time, let's go straight into the next set for our right leg. So, arms on the side like this. So they're resting, they're not kind of assisting, or we're not moving around. So we try to keep straight. I'm saying all this to remind myself. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the dozen is complete. And the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, one more set to go. And then I just thought of a great exercise to finish our leg cycle. And you're going to hate me. And I'm going to hate myself. But it's going to be great. Okay, let's bring this to a close. Here we go. Hand on the side, straight. Knee not over the toes. Checking myself here. Yes, looks okay. And here we are on 4. Oops. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Other side. 1. 2. I'm a little more unstable here. I'm going to watch it. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 6. And that was it. Okay, sip of water. Here comes our last exercise for the legs. One of our members from the transformation group cleanse, January 2021. Her name is Solimar. She's actually training to. She got such a kick out of this, of the energy she got through the group cleanse and also doing workouts, that she's now training to go up top of Mount Rainier or Mount Rainier. I don't know what the correct pronunciation is. That's a long hike. And I think that's so amazing. And so I told her in the chat that I bought some skis for the whole family. I pieced it all together on Craigslist to get good deals, and I'm so psyched because the last time I had my own skis, I don't even know how long. Long story short, we're going to do some leg exercises, and now we're going to do a hold here at the end. And for that, I will need a timer. And the timer will be our song here. We're going to hold this. I'm going to try to hold this for 2 minutes. That's probably a little crazy. And that's okay. I might not be able to do it. So our song, when it starts, will be 2 minutes to the end. So I'm going to show you what it is. So we're going to pretend we're downhill skiers. We're going to go down a World Cup downhill skiing race. What we're going to do is we assume the position, which is the legs are a little bit further than shoulder apart, a little bit. We're going to go down and stay like this from the side in our aerodynamic, like this. In between, you can pretend there are some turns. I will do that. Pretend there are some turns. You can sway from one side to the other. You can do little jumps. If it gets too hard, stand up a bit. That's what they also do. Stand up a bit, come back down. If you can do the whole Andy Reid, you can stand up for a good 10 seconds or more. Just come back down again. And let's try to do this for 2 minutes. Okay. Are you ready? I am not. But here's the song. We're going to turn it up. 2 minutes. And off we go down mountain. Let's go. Let's pretend this is Kitzbühel in Tyrol. Here we go. There might be some turns, we can do a little sway. Let's stand. Don't lean your torso down on your legs, but be as far down as you can. There it is, a little jump. All right. Little swing. And we're there. I should have put a big old timer on it because I don't know how many seconds to go. But I'd say we're quarter through here, 30 seconds probably. And maybe some jumps. Oh. And basically do a little bit up and down. So you're pumping. You can stand straight. Go from side to side. The jumps. You can come up if it gets too hard. We're already a minute through here. I'm sure you can feel your thighs burning. That's good. Ooh. So I have the advantage, I know this song. And we're almost done here. You can do it. Maybe the last jumps. You need to come up. Stand up for a little. But keep holding it. There we go. Woohoo! Whoa. 2 minutes. Well done, everybody. I think I'm going to be passing out here right now. Woo! Okay. That should give your muscles a nice pump and feeling of fatigue. Okay, last sip of water. We're going to do biceps, tummy, tiny bit of stretching if you want to do it with me, and we're done for today. Okay. So when we were doing our back exercises, we were already, just to show you, pull down movement, we're already engaging the biceps. Rowing, we're also engaging the biceps. So we're going to do a full-blown just bicep exercise, for which you would need free weights, or again, laundry detergent. You can also do it without weight. Meaning if you just do this, because that's all we're going to do, biceps curls. If you do this for a good 20 times or until you really feel it, that's also will build your muscles. Try to not unlock at the end, as in lock, Try to maintain tension somewhat. And I'll also show you how you can do it with a band. 1 second. You just need to take the handles off. Second. So these bands, they all have different resistance. They're not really the same as free weights, as in terms when it says 20-pound resistance or whatever. It's not, doesn't mean it's like 20 pounds. But you, at some point, you figure it out, what's the right stretch for you, so to speak. So here, we're going to step on the band. And why don't I do the first set with these while I'm here? So let's do first set. Again, how many repeats you want to do? I'll try to do 12, I guess. If you do 8, great. If you do 20, awesome. So the idea here, so with the resistance bands, we don't want the resistance to go away when we're at the bottom. So the wider we can stand to maintain it, the better. Here we're at 5, 6. Another way to do it, I'll show you in a second, 9, 10, 11, 12, I might do a few more, 13, 14, 15. Another way to do it if the resistance isn't big enough is if you step on them and now you cross over. That will increase it also. For this exercise, it feels a bit wonky, but for other exercises like pulling or doing, there's a shoulder exercise. This would be a good way to do it. So the crossing over is always a possibility. We already did a bicep stretch before, so let's do a stretch for our lats. Bring up your arm. Let me come down here. Bring up your arm straight. Behind your head. And now we're pulling here. Try, don't pull too hard, is all I'm saying. Try to pull. Just pull it so you feel the stretch in the lats and probably also in your triceps. Other side. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it again. This time I'm going to do with free weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one side, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all I can do with these. And the weights, whatever weight feels good for you. This, I'm doing it with about, I don't know, like 100 pounds probably here, maybe 200 pounds. No, seriously, this is probably, I don't even know, what is this, 5, 10, 15, somewhere between like 17.5, I guess. 10 pounds could be enough. 5 pounds could be enough. All right, one last set, biceps. So these are straight up curls. They're also the ones where so if anything of this hurts, these might work better for you or worse. For me, actually, right now, they're worse for whatever reason. So here you would kind of turn as you go up and down. They're kind of hammer curls and normal curls combined. Hammer curls are just straight up like that. All right, let's do a last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 9, 10. Okay, that's it for me. 10. Okay. One more exercise, and this will be for the tummy. I'll bring you down here with me. So here now, let's do one that combines a lot of different movements. There we go. So I'll show you the movements we're going to do. I have to remember them myself. Okay, yeah. So first of all, we're going to do short. So feet are down. So we're just engaging just the top here. Then we're going to do, I'll do 16 of those. Let's say 12. Okay, 12 of these. 12 of these. That means we're coming up all the way. Then we're going to put one leg over the top. So left leg on top of the right. Now we're going to come over here with our right elbow to the left leg, left knee. Then we're going to put that leg down, come in the middle, and kind of have our hands together and come up. So all of these we're going to do 12 times. Now, our right leg comes on top of your left knee. We're going to do this. Again, 12 times. Last thing, legs up. And we're going to bring these down, our legs down, and our back up. So at no point in all these exercises will we lay down with our head. And you know what? I've done these exercises for so many years, I'm sure it is confusing as hell to do it one after the other. So I'm doing it in one whole go. So let's do them one after the other. That's a way better idea. So we're going to do it about 20 reps, take a short break, and go into the next exercise. Do that 20 reps. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So first we're going to do the short ones. So your shoulders are elevated. You're never lying down. And we're going to do just really short, so like this. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now we rest. Not very long. And the next one we're going to do is the same movement, but we're now going to come up a little bit higher. Again, we're not going to, on the way down, we're not going to lay down and put our shoulders down. For this one, let's do 15 reps because this one is harder. So 15 repetitions starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and rest. So next up is our left leg, basically left foot on top of the right knee. So we have this kind of here, if you can see it, like that. And now, bring your hands up to your head. Don't really grab your head, but just bring it to the sides. And now, we're going to come over with our right elbow to the left knee. And starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, do 15 again, 13, 14, 15. So this exercise hits our outside of, so not the middle of our tummy, but the outside and also our obliques, which I call the Bruce Lee muscles. Here we go. Now we're going to do the other side. So we're going to bring our right foot on top of our left knee. So this way around, if you can see it. And again, grab your head, kind of. And here we go. Bring left elbow to right knee. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, next one we're going to do is hands together in the middle between your legs. And now it's almost like someone would be pulling you up like that. Again, you're not going to go ever lay down, to maintaining tension. And let's go. Let's do 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 50. Okay, last one. Legs up. Crossing over. Hands on the side of your head. And now we're going to bring these down. And our shoulders and head up. So that's the movement. That's too hard. Keep the feet here. And just do regular sit-ups. Okay, ready? This is the very last thing we're doing. 15 repeats. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's it. Slowly bring the legs down. We're done. Let's do a short stretch here. So, feet in front of you. So anyway, well done. I should say that, shouldn't I? Well done you, well done me. Woohoo! So, feet together. And here now. Maybe I should change the music to something a little bit less aggressive and singing not one smack killer. But that was way in the past. Here we go. Sitting like this. And with our elbows, we're going to now add some pressure here on our calves. And pull, basically pulling these legs, the knees, with pushing against our legs so there's more of a stretch. And I'm sure you can feel it. After that, let's do the pigeon, and that will be it for us today. Well, you know what? Let's do the standing forward bend also. And then we'll be done. Okay. So the pigeon is one of the stretches that releases tension in the glutes and in the hips. And as I've been told, we carry a lot of stress in these areas. So it's a good thing to do. So pigeon, if you're in like cat-cow position, that one, right? We now bring, I'm going to bring my right leg in front of me. Knee is in front of me. My right foot is pointing in this direction. Now you can really hurt your knee here. The way to do it is to have your foot flexed like that up, not like that, but up. My foot is flexed. If anything like this, anything feels weird, just stop. And now I'm laying on top of it, so I'm feeling the stretch here. So the foot, like this, helps my knee to basically protect my knee. So I'm coming down. Come down as far as you can. Again, if anything feels weird, please stop. But you should feel the stretch here. Okay, and come up. Change sides. Here now, you can see from this side. So it's in front of me. Foot is pointing up. Lean forward, I can feel the stretch. I feel also sort of a cramp in my right foot. I'm trying to do something about that. Wiggle it around. Okay, 10, 9, 8, almost done. Okay, and come up. Alright. Last thing, forward bend. Last time we did a sitting forward bend. Now we're going to do a standing forward bend. Stand tall. Basically now I'm raising my arms like this and stretching them up as if someone is stretching them up. Now bring it to your sides and slowly go straight back and forward, come down. Here's something that my old yoga teacher used to do. Hands on your shins. Now stretch forward, your leg forward, as if somebody is pulling your, your head forward. So now straight back and down again. Hang out here for 20 seconds. Try to relax and breathe. And next time I will change the music to a little more stretchy music, as opposed to rocking out music. Okay, and come up. Oh, and that is it. All right, well done, everyone. Thanks for being part of this, and I hope the workout worked for you. All right, let's see you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, and I should say this. I am using, basically, okay, info break. What I want to say is, so after exercise, to build muscle, it's great to get about 20 grams of protein, 20 to 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes after exercise. The closer to the exercise time, the better. So what I do usually is I use either a full shake or a half a shake of the MVP shake. The MVP shake has 30, so it's MVP Purium. So they have chocolate or vanilla, and I use, because basically there are lots of impressive ingredients in there, but especially it has 30 grams of protein, or even 32. So even if you take a half and then eat some breakfast, you for sure will hit your 20 grams of protein that's needed to build your muscles and make you strong. Okay, love you guys. See you next time around.